That position that you got put in when you returned to WWE and you cut that promo on Raw.
Yeah.
I mean, that was definitely, the heat of the Monday Night era at that point in time. But there seemed like there was some real truth behind a lot of what you were saying.
Yeah.
And I also feel like Vince
It
McMahon,
was a rough. I mean, it was real. It was authentic, and I was able to deliver a couple of memorable, zingers. But it wasn't the smoothest of promos.
but it just felt like you were angry. Like,
It was real.
Yeah.
That guy worked.
But I imagine after that, Vince McMahon was probably like, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Because he told me, as I'm like, he sees me standing there getting ready to go, and he goes, "Hey, they're expecting something big from you. Like, give it to them. Not like you should say this. You should, like here's a script of what you should say. No,
There was no script?
No, none of that. No.
And
he didn't have the first clue what the fuck. Excuse my what I was going to say.
And then you ended up you got sued for that promo, or they
It was in there.
They deposed you.
It was part. Yeah, but it probably would have been a good idea if they would have asked me what I was going to say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because part of it was why they sued, but some of it was like one of the things from my promo that was part of the lawsuit when I got deposed, because I got deposed for that, which was a classic.
Hilarious.
The deposition was classic. You would have loved it if you were there.
A deposition for a wrestling promo.
Well, it was overall the whole thing.
Right.
Us invading, going into the CNN tower. And you remember? I don't know if you remember us invading that.
Of
all
course,
that stuff.
yeah.
What was I saying?
The deposition and everything you said in that promo, like that you feel like they should have known.
Oh yeah, no, the part where I said Kevin Nash and Scott Hall would be right here with me if they weren't being held hostage.
Yeah.
By WCW. And so I'm sitting in the deposition and the WCW or the Turner or whatever lawyer, and I have my lawyer that was also Jesse Ventura's lawyer, David Bradley Olson, who's there with me. And he goes, "So why did you say Kevin Nash and Scott Hall would be right there with you if they weren't being held hostage by WCW?" I said, "Well, I was talking to Kev the night before, and he told me it would be a good idea if I said that." And he's just like, "Jesus Christ."
It's just amazing to me that they'd be going through a wrestling promo like, okay, and then you said this and this. The final thing you said here, sir, is suck it.
They asked me that. What do you mean, suck it? Like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, what do you think it means?
That's hilarious.